Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of everything you need to know about every creature. Today we're going to take a closer look at the Megaloceros. This creature was voted on by my Discord members. If you want to help decide the next creature featured in one of these videos, you can join my Discord and either vote or suggest in your own creature there. It is now a Discord exclusive. Also, if you do find this one helpful, then please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Both help me out a lot, is completely free, and you can always change your mind in the future. And with that said, let's get right into this. Now, before we get into the wild behavior of this creature, it's first important to point out that these are one of the few creatures in the game that has very distinctive differences between the male and female. Appearance-wise, the male have big antlers and the female do not, and being female or male determines how useful they are, although I will cover that more in the usefulness section of this video. So now, the wild behavior of these is actually quite simple. I mean, they are passive creatures, they do not attack you, you can walk right up to these guys and give them a hug, although if a wild creature or a player attacks them, they will run away. And this goes for both male and females. Now, how do you tame one of these? Well, firstly, where do you find them? Well, it's actually very easy. They're found on two main areas, the redwoods and the snow area. They're roughly equally as common in both, but the redwoods might be a bit safer to search. Now, when you're gonna tame one of these, it's important that you tame a male, because as you will discover later, the females are not as good, so go for one with antlers. Now, the easiest way to tame them is obviously, like most creatures, to use an Argentavis to pick them up and drop them in the taming cage, although the Megaloceros is a level 30 tame, while the RG is level 62, so you might not have an RG, and if that's the case, you have to trap him in the wild. Now, because these guys are running away from you when you attack them, you can't exactly bait it into a cage, so you can use rare flour to do that, but that obviously also aggroes everything else nearby, so that's a bit dangerous. So the better option is to use a bola to immobilize them, and then shoot them in the head with some trank arrows. Then feed it some simple or better kibble, as that's its favorite food, or you can use vegetables or berries. Then you just gotta wait, and you got yourself a Megaloceros. So, now as you have one of these, what can you use them for? Well, first, let's establish the difference between the male and female, and why you don't need a female, because the female really doesn't do anything. They don't have an attack button, so the only thing you can use them for is to run around. They can jump, and they are 25% faster than the males, but other than that, there really isn't much else about these. However, the males have a bit more usability, so they can obviously run and jump around, although the main reason to have these is that they can farm a lot of thatch. They don't gather berries, so you don't have to empty the berries out when you farm. They only farm thatch, and they're pretty darn good at it. As you can see, this short thatch run gave me, this many thatch. So they're pretty darn good at farming that. And with that said, we've covered everything there is to know about this guy. So if you again found this one helpful, then I would really appreciate subscribe and a like, because it helped me out a lot and is completely free again. And you can change your mind in the future. And a final thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.